Hello, my darlings. My name is Demetra Douglas, and I am the Love Witch. I help witches and mystics break harmful, karmic, vampiric love patterns and attract safe, fresh love. Now, we are going to continue on with the series that we've been doing together, and that is Signs of an Energy Vampire. Signs of a vampiric being. When we are speaking of vampiric beings, we are talking about narcissists, we're talking about sociopaths, we're talking about those with avoidant attachment styles, right? Because all of these concepts coincide with beings whose relationship tendencies have been harmed and hindered by their own pain, fear, and trauma. And because of that, they now consume light, whether consciously, subconsciously, or unconsciously, instead of exuding or exerting a nurturing light, like empaths or healthy, secure, loving beings are able to do. The sign we're going to be talking about today is the trauma dump technique. This is the trauma dump technique, and this is actually something that is going to occur as one of the most stomach-dropping moments right after the love bomb, okay? So in the midst of that powerful Plutonian, fairy tale, magnetic, fated feeling that has been created between the two of you, right? When you are so swept up in love, nothing else matters. It's addictive, right? It's a soul connection like you can't even hardly describe, right? Allegedly, right? This is one of those first moments that breaks the spell, okay? When you pay close enough attention to this, and if you are dating correctly, this is a moment where you're going to walk away from the connection. You never want a relationship, first and foremost, that has a foundation of trauma bonding, period. And that's what this represents. It's also a sign of a deactivation strategy, meaning someone that is uncomfortable with consistent, continuous, uninterrupted connection in a relationship. Okay? This is why these types of beings have a tendency toward ghosting, toward running, toward leaving and coming back. And it's very cyclical. It tends to happen almost as though it's written on a calendar, right? So when someone comes to you, and it's very interesting because when this is done in person, my darlings, when this is done in person, it's eerie. It's eerie. And when you have the awareness, you're going to sit there and you're going to say, why are you doing this? It's a total vibe killer, right? And in its first instance, it can be very off-putting and very scary, right? Especially considering the fact that most of these beings hold immense trauma. Some of it very dark, a lot of it very dark, okay? So when you get a taste of that, it's not something to be overlooked. It's not something to be brushed to the side, and it's not something for you to try to use to convince yourself that you're meant to be this person's healer and first safe love. Because, my darlings, what this means is that they are not safe for you. Okay? When someone comes to you with an abundance of pain, harm, and trauma and dumps it on you without respecting your feelings, your need for safety, right? You need to honor that. You need to recognize that. You need to respect that. Please, my darlings, be mindful. Again, my name is Demetra Douglas, and I am the Love Witch. Take care.